What's up YouTube? Anthony, abfitnesstrainer.com, back at you guys with another video. Today's video, which workout shoes should you be wearing? When it comes to working out, lifting weights and stuff, your feet support is very important. There's different kinds of shoes out there, so I'm going to give you guys a little insight on which is which. Ideally, you shouldn't be working out with weights in a running shoe. Running shoes do not have the proper support for lifting weights. For example, Nike free runs are probably the worst sneaker to work out in, period. The bottom of the sneaker is very flexible, and it's designed to bend and move as you run. Different surfaces, your foot has to be able to stabilize on every different type of surface. The problem with that is when working out, you can't grip the floor properly. So I recommend using two different types of shoes. These are specifically Reeboks. These workout shoes are designed for Olympic lifting and heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, and things like that. The reason being, the sole is very hard. There's a wooden bottom in this. Well, actually, I think this is plastic. Some of them are wooden. These are the Reeboks. I mean, it really doesn't matter what brand it is. The point is, these have a hard sole. The hard sole helps you press into the ground more, and you're able to push through the ground more. So these are more ideal for, like I said, squats, deadlifts, and things like that. Your foot is more stable to the floor, and you don't feel like you're gonna move, and your foot's gonna maneuver. So I usually wear these when I'm doing those big lifts. So when I'm going for a heavy squat attempt, these make me feel like I can dig into the ground more, and I feel like I have more support. So I would recommend going with these if your routine is primarily Olympic lifts, powerlifting, and things like that. My second alternative is a Converse. Converse sneakers are relatively cheap, and they're also same idea. The sole on the inside is very thin, so you're able to push through the floor more. Guys like Arnold and the guys in the 70s used to work out barefoot. Working out barefoot is great because you're able to grip the floor more. So same concept behind these. I got these in all black. Doesn't really matter what color, but the point is you're able to grip the floor. You'll have a steady grip of the floor as opposed to a Nike free run or a running shoe where your shoe's all over the place. These are also very flexible, but the sole is flat. There's no bumps or ridges in the shoe. It's just straight across. Now the difference between these two, ideally, price. These are about $150 and these are about $50. So pick your poison. If you're on a budget, I would go with something like this. Actually, if you're really on a budget, Walmart sells a bootleg brand like these, I think for like 10 bucks or something like that, 12 bucks. So if you really can't afford the $50 but want a good shoe, go pick those up. I have used them in the past and they have worked. But if you have a little more money to spend, these are good. And again, like I said, 150 bucks, these will run you. Is it worth 150 bucks? Yes, if you have the money to spend. If you don't have the money to spend, I would go with something like this. But like I said, pick your poison. But either one of these are gonna be ideal for working out. I would say the Converse is more for everyday working out. You could do cardio in this. You could just do, any type of movement with this. These are more for specialized movements where you have to dig your heel into the ground. So T-bar rows, these are also great for. Also, T-bar rows off the floor. I don't know if any of you guys experience the same thing as I do. When you do a T-bar row, the weight kind of pulls you forward. These help you stabilize into the ground a little bit more. So again, like I said, pick your poison, figure out which one is for you. If you're on a tight budget, I would go with these or Walmart's cheap brand. If not, if you have the extra money to spend, pick these up. It's definitely an investment well worth it, and it'll definitely help you in the gym and lifting more. All right, guys, until the next video, Anthony, abfitnesstrainer.com. Contact me for online coaching and all that other cool stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.